Okay. This is the special board meeting of Carpinteria Unified School District on October 14th, 2025 at 8:30 p.m. We are going to begin with B1, public comments for our special session.
Alrighty, so it appears that CUSD is attempting to increase its ability to incur debt for the purposes, quote, of refunding involuntary tort indebtedness and other obligations imposed by law. In other words, CUSD is opening the door to get further into debt so as to pay off the fines and awards associated with the sins and failures of our current district officials, not including Ms. Alcaraz. Some may wonder what issuing debt means. In a nutshell, it is when a company or government borrows money by selling debt securities like bonds to investors, and this is done in exchange for the investors' loan funds. Issuing debt is a way to raise capital without giving up ownership, that is, giving up equity, and it can be used to finance projects' existing debt and operations. Given that CUSD's officials misappropriated funds to engage in unlawful labor attacks and violations associated with special education students, union leadership is certainly sympathetic to the parties injured by the district's behavior, but we are uncomfortable with the thought that CUSD's officials may spend even more of the taxpayers' dollars trying to bail themselves out of the fiscal mess they created, potentially avoiding accountability for the very behavior they engaged in, again, on the backs of Carpinteria's taxpayers. Although the change is specifically reserved for, quote, involuntary tort indebtedness, who defines whether the action is involuntary? Who hasn't heard district officials and Ms. Rigby already say that they are not at fault for unlawful activities after multiple courts have confirmed otherwise? What assurances do we have that these very district officials won't use the relief provided by their ability to increase their debt to simply pursue the same behaviors they're now being held accountable to by a broad variety of judicial bodies. Maybe instead it's just time to live within CUSD's means and to do that by focusing on the true mission of the district, teaching and learning and serving the community. Increasing the district's ability to incur debt this way concerns district employees and many district families, and we urge the district to take a different approach to resolving its previous fiscal mismanagement. Mr. Delgado is going to translate into Spanish. Thank you.
Rogelio Delgado, Carpinteria resident. Parece que el distrito escolar de Carpinteria está intentando aumentar su capacidad de contraer deuda a efectos de reembolsar el endeudamiento involuntario de los daños y perjuicios u otras obligaciones impuestas por la ley. Es decir, el distrito abre la puerta para entrar más en deuda, para pagar las multas y asociadas con los fracasos de nuestros actuales funcionarios del distrito, sin incluir a la señora Alcaraz. Algunos pueden preguntarse qué significa emisión de deuda. Es decir, es cuando una empresa o gobierno pide dinero prestado vendiendo valores de deuda. Esto se hace a cambio de los fondos de préstamo de los inversionistas. La emisión de deuda es una forma de recaudar capital sin renunciar a la propiedad, es decir, renunciar a la participación, y puede utilizarse para financiar proyectos. Deuda existente, dado que los funcionarios del distrito apropiaron fondos para realizar ataques laborales ilegales y violaciones asociadas a estudiantes de educación especial. Aunque la dirección del sindicato es ciertamente comprensiva por las partes heridas por el comportamiento del distrito, nos sentimos incómodos con el pensamiento de que los funcionarios del distrito puedan gastar aún más el dinero de los contribuyentes, tratando de librarse del lío fiscal que crearon. Aunque el cambio está específicamente reservado a deuda involuntaria, ¿quién define si era involuntaria? ¿Quién no ha ido a los funcionarios del distrito y a la superintendente Rigby a decir que no tienen la culpa de actividades ilegales después de que varios tribunales hayan confirmado lo contrario, entre ellos el Tribunal Superior de Santa Bárbara, a la Oficina de Audiencia Administrativa, la Comisión de Competencias del Maestro, junto al Junta de Relaciones Públicas del Empleo y varios árbitros estatales? ¿Qué garantías tenemos que estos mismos funcionarios del distrito o futuros funcionarios como ellas no utilizarán el alivio proporcionado por la capacidad de aumentar su deuda? Simplemente perseguir los mismos comportamientos que ahora están siendo considerados responsables por esta amplia variedad de órganos judiciales. Quizás, en cambio, solo tiempo de vivir dentro de los medios del distrito y hacerlo enfocando la misión del distrito, enseñando y aprendiendo y sirviendo a la comunidad. El aumento de la capacidad del distrito para contraer deuda de esta manera afecta a los empleados del distrito y a muchas familias del distrito. Instamos al distrito a que adopte un enfoque diferente para resolver su mala anterior gestión fiscal. Gracias.
Okay. B2, Board Policy 3470, Debt Issuance and Management Updated. The board is asked to approve the first reading of the updated BP 3470 Debt Issuance and Management. This debt management policy, the policy, provides written guidelines for the issuance of indebtedness by Carpinteria Unified School District, the district, in satisfaction of the requirements of SB 1029, codified as part of Government Code Section 8855. Any questions from the board on this BP? Okay. May I get a motion to approve the first reading?
I'll move to approve. I'll second.
Discussion?
I just have a comment.
Yep.
My comment really is just that I obviously didn't plan to have my first day serving on this board to add or take on additional debt for our district. But my goal is to make sure that we take care of the district in a way that we can just move forward. And so any vote that I make toward these initiatives would be in with that spirit. So I just want to make that noted.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Any further discussion? Or questions? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, and with that, we are adjourned.